Welcome to Columbia Gorge Locals. This week's guest is Mr. Ed Devlaeminck. Ed, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
You own Devco Mechanical.
Yes.
And how long have you had that business here?
It'd be 33 years this October.
Most important question, do you believe in Sasquatch or Bigfoot?
I do, but I've never seen them.
What makes you believe?
I don't know. Well, the TV show, for one. I mean, they keep looking for him, but, still haven't seen him, but I still believe.
Yeah.
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 I haven't seen God, and I believe in him.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, he's kind of, I feel like at some point he probably had to have existed, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It would be hard, but there's some, even in the gorge, there's places no humans ever walked through.
Yeah, true. There's places on my property I've never been. So.
Really? You're like, not going to go over those rough little trees.
Yeah. It's only 10 acres.
Now, were you born here?
No, I was born in Hillsboro.
When did you get to the Dalles?
When I was 14.
Oh, what brought you guys here?
My mom married a guy who lived here, Don Mobley. Mm-hmm. There's probably people here who still know him.
Yeah.
And anyway, I went to school here, graduated high school just barely, and then went on to do my apprenticeship in Portland.
What was the difference, the biggest difference for you for the Hillsboro school to be? Did you go to the Dalles or Wetumpka?
I went to the Dalles.
Yeah. What was the biggest difference? Do you remember back then?
Between Hillsboro and the Dalles? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, the number of people.
Yeah.
There was just so many people at J.B. Thomas Junior High. And the Dalles was small, and it was really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you showed up expecting thousands of kids, and you're like, oh, there's 20 people in here.
Yeah, 10 of us.
Yeah, I never knew that. So I've known you for probably 20 years.
At least, yeah.
And I don't think we've ever talked about anything that wasn't just something funny in the moment.
Right. Yeah.
Like when I told Charlie I was going to interview you, I was like, I don't even know when he became a plumber. He's like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what'd you do after high school?
I got right into the apprenticeship when I was 18. Moved down, obviously, to Portland, and then worked for an outfit in Newburgh for about 2 years, and then on to a couple other outfits, and worked in Portland for 7 years, and then moved back to the Dalles when I was, 20-something. 24, I guess, and started Devco, and
dang,
here we are today.
Sorry. So when you came back, did you start the business right away?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And how old were you?
24, I think. Yeah.
Dang. What made you want to start it in the Dalles and not somewhere in Portland or anything?
It was just too busy down there. I remember the day that I decided I was doing it. I was sitting on the Sunset Highway. It was in the summer. It was hotter than hell, and no air conditioning in my pickup, just sitting there, not moving, gridlock. And I said, F this, I am done. And that's the day that I decided I was moving back to the Dalles.
That's wild. The last few interviews I've done, everybody's career choice seems to come down to a moment like that.
Yeah.
Like when I talked to Randy, he was like, yeah, I was at a gas station, asked what a guy's got to do to get on the radio. And that's what I did. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what? Yeah. It just comes down to this one weird moment. Mm-hmm. Now, your business is huge. Now, how many employees do you have?
I think we have 25 or 23, something like that.
Wow, that's incredible. And you started with just plumbing?
Yep.
Was it just you?
Yep.
For how long?
About 2 months, and then I hired Todd Bradford, who is still with us today. So,
jeez.
Yeah.
So you're probably paying $20-25 an hour at this point. He's earned it.
Yeah, slightly more than that. Yeah.
Now your business is down on the port.
Yep.
When did you get that one?
I think we moved down there about 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah.
Where was it at before?
It was right across from the Dalles Iron Works, in that little 4-bay garage by the radio station there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and kind of back up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right by River Tap.
Yeah.
It was just not enough space.
Right. I never thought we'd outgrow it, and then we did, and then we moved into our current building, and I thought, we'll never outgrow this, and we did. We demoed the whole front half of the building off last year sometime, and anyway, went up a story and created all this office space, and I thought, we'll never outgrow this, and we've almost outgrown the office space again.
Crazy.
So, yeah, it's been a great run.
Yeah, what a good problem to have, just not having space for how much you guys have grown.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What year was it when you started doing HVAC work?
What was that, like 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that for some reason.
No, we've always done hydronic heat, which is, quite a bit different than the HVAC side. But anyway, yeah, Alex got sick and we had to find a place, or wanted to find a place for him. And HVAC seemed to be a good fit and he wanted to do it at the time. So
yeah, heck yeah.
Here we are.
That stayed pretty busy, I assume.
Yeah, he's very busy doing that.
I feel like there's a few people that do HVAC in town, and every one of them is always busy.
Yeah.
Are you guys like planting stuff in there so they break when they buy them, or
pretty much as soon as we install, we start installing these things that blow up?
You just go to Home Depot and start pulling some wires and creating some shorts.
Yeah.
I can't believe how big Devco's gotten. I mean, your name has always been synonymous with plumbing in the Dalles. Well, for me anyway, and I didn't know Alex until high school.
Oh.
So like if there was a plumber, it was always, called Devco.
Oh.
It's always the one to go, which
nice.
is awesome.
Good to hear.
How'd you get the name? You just from your last name?
Yeah, it's actually just like, do you remember Lico?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I kind of got it from that. I thought, nobody can spell Devlaeminck, so
yeah.
I may as well just abbreviate Devco.
I still can't spell it.
Yeah, I can't either.
Where is your last name from?
Holland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, is your dad's side from Holland, or is it a couple generations back?
Yeah, my great-grandfather immigrated, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was either come to America or be hanged. So I think he made the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
who's to say?
Well, yeah. We can't judge anybody for it.
Yeah.
So did you ever have a thought of, I'm not going to live in the gorge, or should I get out of the gorge, or anything like that?
No, I always loved it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What drives you here the most, you think?
Oh, boy. I guess a small town feel. I love the people. I don't know. I just love the Dalles. I love the feel of it. Blue collar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a day owning that company where you're like, I'm done?
Oh, man, I've
bullshit.
had several of those. I mean, years worth of it.
Was there any jobs that made you do that?
Yeah.
What was it?
I can't think of it offhand. Gosh dang it. I just had one in my head. Now it eludes me. Plus, I don't really want to say,
I just picture when I was working with Jared for a very short amount of time, and I realized plumbing's not for me, and I'm not for plumbing. There was a cast iron stack, and Jared was hitting it with a sledgehammer to break it, and I got the shit all over me, and I think he intentionally hit it towards me so it would get all over me, and I was like, this job sucks. But obviously that's a small portion of it. It's mostly the service guys that do that.
Yeah. Well, when anybody thinks of plumbing, they automatically think of toilets, and poop and all that. And that's, a tenth of, maybe a 16th of what we do.
Yeah.
A lot of other aspects to it. And yeah, I've had crap all over me before too, and it's very unpleasant. I watched one of our guys get crap down his back twice.
Oh, no.
Within a 2-hour period. It was so disgusting. It was in an old folks home. We told people not to use the toilets. We were doing a tie-in, and 2 times, man. Right down his back. It was disgusting. Yeah, I've had toilet paper hanging off my pliers. It's just nasty.
You get home and you shoot a piece of corn out your nose. You're like, I haven't had corn in a while.
Exactly, yeah. It can be pretty gross.
Now, so there was a time when you switched to Worsbo, which is now PEX Pipe. How did that change when you were doing new homes? Did it speed up the process? Did it slow it down? What was it like a big relief to see that come in?
Tremendously sped it up, but it wasn't really a relief in my eyes. I think that it took something away from the craft.
From doing like copper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like copper work.
I've never been able to sweat copper. I can't do it.
I love it. In fact, I do little art pieces. I like to do copper art, just farting around with sheet copper.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can you make me one that says lick?
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
But make it smaller so I can wear it as a necklace.
Wear it as a chain, yeah.
Now, so it's always been ABS since you started, right?
Well, we did mostly cast iron in Portland because, working on things that required it.
Yeah. Like industrial? Does it change for when you need ABS?
Yeah. The needs of the customer change.
Gotcha.
So
now, and we went from, what's it called? Orangeburg to, well, it's cast iron, Orangeburg. And then people tried PVC for a while, but not for sewer, right?
Yeah. Drain, waste, and vent. We still do PVC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to ABS, has there been any issues that you can see with ABS in a long time?
No, it just, I don't know. It's not as fun to work with as cast iron, in my eyes.
Yeah.
Other people have other opinions, but.
And the only reason I ask is everything is always a great idea when it came out. Orangeburg was the great idea.
Yeah.
And now I'm sure every time you see it, you're like, oh, damn it.
I hate that stuff. And CPVC as well, for water piping, it gets really brittle. Back in the 90s, that was the thing to go to for a while. And then all of a sudden it phased itself out because it was such a crappy product.
And so Orangeburg, for people that don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I usually am, it's basically like thousands of pieces of paper, essentially, that were molded into a pipe.
Yeah, with tar and...
Yeah. And then I just sold a house last year in Dufur. They had Orangeburg, and it went into the tie-in, and over time, because they kept parking there, it just basically smashes down, and everything just gets caught.
Yeah.
God, what a pain. That's got to be spendy to rip all that stuff out, too, huh?
Yeah.
And I've always wondered this. I know you didn't create plumbing, but in my eyes, you did. Why are sewer pipes always under the driveway?
Maybe because plumbers are lazy and take the path of least resistance. I don't know.
They're like, oh, that's already flat and dug out. Let's just go there.
Let's go right under that.
There's not like a code for it or anything. It's just wherever you can tie it in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, there are codes, but yeah, I mean, it's basically the path of least resistance. And if it's going to cost you more money to dig 30 extra feet, we're definitely going to take the easiest route.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Huh. Did you ever think about doing anything else besides plumbing?
I wanted to be a pilot, but being colorblind, that was kind of out.
Forget you're colorblind.
Yeah.
What colors can you see?
I don't really know. I'm assuming.
Right.
I'm assuming all of them, maybe just the wrong color, though.
Have you ever tried those glasses?
Yeah, I did.
Did it do anything for you?
I wasn't really that impressed. It just made like this red car that was sitting in front of me more red, I guess. I guess you just don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen other people in videos, they start crying and stuff. I was just like, yeah.
I know. That's why I was wondering if it was like all for show or if it's some life change. I guess for some people it could be, depending on what they can and can't see.
Yeah, I guess.
I tell my son to be a pilot.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
That's a thing to do, man.
Yeah. My stepdad was a pilot, so, I had free flight lessons and all that stuff. And I logged a lot of hours, but never finished it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, some of those guys are over a couple $100,000 a year.
Oh yeah.
There's a program. I don't know if it's still going on, but it's in the Hillsborough Airport where they have a deal with Alaska Airlines, I think, and they'll give you like $50,000 off your tuition if you go through them. Then you agree to work for Alaska for 5 years.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep telling. I mean, he's only 12, but I'm like, dude, like think about this. I mean, you could be 25 years old making over $100,000, and most people can't say that.
Yeah. Beat it into him.
Yeah. You're like, all right, well, I'll take this flight to Hawaii and I'll hang out there for a couple of days. Could you imagine being in your 20s and just being able to fly wherever you wanted?
I can't imagine. That'd be awesome. I regret not doing it.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, I don't know if you or I would be alive today if we had the ability in our 20s to go wherever we wanted. They got caught by the cartel in Mexico for 2 weeks because they were just, drunk hanging out by the pool and it never left.
Yeah, truthfully, just being a plumber, I'm surprised I'm still alive. So.
Have you had any bad injuries on the job?
No.
Never?
No.
Is there any bad ones you've seen?
I'm sure I have. Oh, I saw a guy get his wrist slit by glass. He was a glazer. That's kind of a nasty business there.
A glazer?
Mm-hmm. A glass guy.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's an ongoing, annoying thing you always see in new builds. Like within the last 5-10 years, new builds that either makes your job super hard or you see it and you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Lack of craftsmanship,
mm-hmm.
where another trade will come in and just run their whatever they're running all willy-nilly, and you're trying to run yours straight and plumb and true with building, and you're having to cross their stuff and jump up and jump around. It really annoying.
I mean, you only have so many places you can put pipe in the walls and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
we're very limited.
Yeah, we have to grade our pipe, and so it can be difficult if somebody else is in the way.
I thought when you said lack of craft, I thought you were talking about just like house designs.
No, I mean, there is that, but you don't see that very often. People generally choose their own floor plan or whatever they're doing.
I miss the built-in stuff from like the 50s.
Yeah, that was cool stuff.
I know. Like you had built-in cabinetry everywhere. And
Yeah.
You barely see that anymore.
Yeah, you don't. It's just too expensive to do.
Yeah. Okay. What do you like most about living in the Gorge?
Probably the scenery, freedom to go hike or bike, or, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful here.
What's your favorite outdoor thing to do, you think?
My wife and I, we do a lot of hiking these days. Yeah.
Have you been to La Terrell Falls?
I don't think so.
That's where Megan and I got married.
Oh,
It's just past Multnomah, and it's not much. It's like a 2-mile loop. And so when you park there, you can go up to the little viewpoint thing. You see the waterfall, or you can walk. It's like a 4-minute walk down to the bottom, but the loop is really cool.
oh.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there.
I wonder if we have been. Jess and I, we camped at Ainsworth a couple of times. Beautiful campground, fun, lots of hiking. I mean, there's like 8 waterfalls to go look
dang.
at when you're there.
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Huh. So did you choose hiking, or did Jess choose hiking?
She used to choose hiking, and then it fell on me. So I started to like it as I got older. It's like, man, I got to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, so. It is nice. And we should go out more, because it's a pain in the ass to get there. But then prospectively, if you think about it, other people will fly 5 or 6 hours to come hike the waterfalls, and it's 40 minutes away. You're like, man, I got to get up. I got to get dry. I got to get my boots on. This is dumb.
Yeah.
Take advantage of a lot of stuff here, I think.
Yeah. I think Wachella Falls, Jess and I have been there a few times, and like that one. It's really pretty back there.
I've still never been to Is it Oneota? Is that how you say it?
I don't know. Where's that at?
It's the one where it's the hike and you got to like walk through the water to go through it.
Oh, no, haven't been there.
That's like one of the world-renowned ones. I think it's right under Multnomah.
Oh, of course I haven't been there then.
Yeah. Too many people.
Yeah. What's that one that Beacon Rock? Yeah, we just went there. Jess and I just went there like 6 months ago, or maybe sooner. I don't know. But man, that one will take the wind out of you.
Oh, I bet.
She wanted me to pack our bulldog up that thing one time. I was like, no.
My dad told me he took me up there as a kid, and I was on his shoulders the whole time. Ooh. Like, that sounds miserable.
Yeah, that does.
I don't even want a backpack on my shoulders when I'm doing it.
Let alone a water bottle.
Yeah. Take a small person up there.
Yeah.
What about your favorite non-chain place to eat?
Boy, I really like the golf course, and I really like Highway House. They both do a great job. And then, Hood River, you got Hood River Inn and Mesquitery, and what's the other one up there? That 3 Creeks or 6 Creeks or yeah.
The grill at the golf course, they've done a great job.
They have done a great job.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Absolutely love going there.
Yeah, I do too.
Can you think of an extreme winter or summer time that like the most extreme that you can think of on both sides being here your whole life?
What was that? 4 or 5 years ago? We hadn't been up on 7 Mile Hill for very long. We're right at the top at 1,800 feet. And I was plowing snow. It was miserable. And, of course, you jump off the track hoe or whatever you're plowing with, and snow's up to your crotch.
Dang.
It can be miserable up there.
Gosh, I didn't realize it was that deep up there.
Maybe I'm exaggerating, and I probably am. But it seemed like it was.
You fell on your knees. You just didn't realize it.
Yeah. And then there's been other really miserable times too, when water lines freeze up in the Dalles, and it's just nonstop. You're out there fixing leaks and thawing pipes. And
how many service guys do you have?
We have 3 right now.
So when it comes to a time like that, do you have to recruit other people to start taking service calls?
No, we just take our construction guys and we'll have them help out.
Oh, that makes sense. Not like they can do much. It's that time anyways.
Yeah, we really haven't had that issue since we have a dedicated service department, but I suppose if we did, that's what we would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of my funnest times just out of high school was rafting. When we all go on those rafting trips, That was such a blast.
Yeah.
And I still tell a story. Do you remember when Case told us there was this really cool concert we were going to go to?
Oh yeah, in Friend. Yeah, I remember that.
And it was like that at that old school.
Yeah, and they had the taco truck, and yeah.
Wasn't a single person there that we knew. Case blew it up all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure some of the people enjoyed it, but I think we were pretty out of place there. I don't think half of us had shirts on.
Yeah. Well, you guys were young. We were all feeling pretty good that day.
Well, I remember you're like, you had me back up your truck, and we took the raft, and the raft was hanging off the back of your truck like, I don't know, a couple feet. And you go, Joe, I've been drinking. I need you to parallel park in here. So I was like, okay. And I get in, and I'm terrified. It was your old white F-250 or 350. And you had it like a couple weeks at this point. And we had just chucked the raft on there, and it was back. And so you're trying to guide me in because I've never driven a truck that big. And you're backing me up, and I see you starting to smile. And I'm like, what is this problem? Like, am I doing okay? You're like, you're doing fine. Keep going. And I don't remember. It was one of our friends' cars was behind us. But you had me keep backing up until the raft was on their hood. And then finally, when I got out, I saw it on there. I was like, why would you do that? You're like, I don't know. Let's go to the concert.
That doesn't sound like something I'd do.
Yeah, no, not at all. Couldn't be.
Yeah.
What's one thing you wish we had in town?
Something for the kids to do.
Like what? Indoor sports or?
Well, now that I have grandkids, we end up taking them to Portland to go to the trampoline parks and stuff like that. I wish that we had something like that for the kids to do, and somehow it could support itself. I mean, you have young kids, so we need something here for them.
A trampoline park would be really cool. I never thought about that.
It would be. And, I talked to Scott Baker about it a little bit, and that dude I think he's on task. He knows exactly what he's talking about. And he says that the Dalles just wouldn't support it, and that it's a bummer that the Dalles would not support something like that. We have enough kids here, keep the money local.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does suck when you see a new business come in. They do a great job, and everybody jumps in and supports it, but then the support kind of falls off, and then they fail after the excitement runs out. And that restaurants are always a good example of that. Yeah, everyone's like, it's the best place, and like, we got to shut down because nobody's showing up. Yeah. And that's on me too. I'm part of that group. I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah, lack of support. Yeah. And I don't know how we do a better job of that, but I sure wish that we could. Yeah. So we could support things for the kids in this community.
Yeah. I don't remember who I was talking about it with, but they used like bar crawls, but for restaurants. That would be cool. Yeah. Like a downtown thing where everybody has certain food that they have for you to try, and $3, $4, $5 at each one of them, and you get to try all this food, or try, if it's just drinks, try one of their favorite drinks. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Jess and I happened to be in Reno one time and just happened to be there, and it was a street fest for food vendors. And it was just, a ton of vendors out there, and some of the best food you ever had in your life. I wish that the Dalles could bring something like that in, and just have a weekend of it, I don't know.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Heck yeah. Okay, so last question. Every guest has to leave with a gorge confession, something that maybe only locals could understand or grasp. Can you think of anything like that?
I've never wanted to windsurf, and I've never wanted to kite surf.
Never had any, just no want to?
No.
I've never done it, but I've always been curious about it. I don't think I'd fare well.
I wouldn't either.
I'm not athletic.
Yeah.
In that sense, I don't think I could do it.
I love boat sports, water skiing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it just never really appealed to me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, man. Oh, so before you go, Devco Mechanical, what's your guys' main focus right now? Is it new builds? Is it service, or is it everything in between?
It's kind of everything. Anything that anybody needs, we're ready to do it.
So anything radiant floors, anything HVAC, plumbing, new remodel, servicing, everything.
Yeah.
Do you remember the phone number there? I hope so.
541-298-8889.
Oh, perfect. That's a good number.
That's an easy one. Yeah. Used to be 503 when we started.
Oh, big mistake.
Yeah. That takes you back a few years.
People didn't like that. Yeah. Do you remember when you didn't have to do the 541 first and the numbers? And my grandma, she had a rotary phone that she always had the same rotary phone when she came here from Italy. and she couldn't use it anymore when they had to do 5 for 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so we couldn't, we got her another phone with like, they were like 1-inch buttons. She refused.
Just go outside and yell, Joe.
Or like, Grandma, you said you're supposed to call. Why didn't you call? I'm not going to do it. I don't like it. I don't like this new stuff.
Yeah. I don't blame her. I got a lot of those things too.
Yeah, that's funny. I forgot about that. All right, man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And I want to say hi to my wife, Jess. Hi.
Yes.